in the past with these rogue tridents.
Who's playing Octane? Where'd that jump pad come from?
I had somebody say to me that they thought that there was a horizon in the lobby. I'm like, nope, no horizon. That's just the gravity cannon on a slope. Some wonky interactions sometimes here. Knocked him, having red Evos off to the side of Alliance.
Aurora.
Oh, they need that loot.
17th. It's been a slow day for them.
Alliance are forced to call in that catwalk we saw earlier on because when they saw that team fall off the Trident, they need that loot desperately. So they're going to be able to now extend, try to get whatever they need, while Noctem aren't going to move from their position. While Shopify Rebellion do end up rotating onto BKG off to that north side by the big zip.
Yes. So correctly predicted.
But using Catalyst even at the end to stall out the fight wasn't quite enough for them, simply because Shopify Rebellion get to hang on to this all-important high ground, and that really is what determines their win at the very end of the game, is that nobody else fights on low ground. But at the end, it's still going to be an incredible high ground advantage that you have when you're able to drop in late. Shopify Rebellion, I think, with a very well-earned victory and great navigation of that zone, especially with how tight Harvester can be.
I mean,
All their walls within the oranges, you're going to have one on each level. You'll have people sitting underneath. You'll have people trying to set up Newcastle walls on top. Interestingly, quite a bit of that zone is still in on the high ground. That means teams who come up through the wall will be very advantaged. LG currently hold that position, but teams like GG, TSM, and Fnatic potentially could come in from the back.
It'd take a lot, though, with how secure that bunker is from wall. Being on the high ground where that gravity cannon is, but you also can't ignore what Hail Mary plays could be done off that gravity cannon. If teams are willing to take the chance, if they feel like they have no other option, Noctem were the ones settled.
I mean, sometimes you go back and forth a little bit just to grab like a placement point or two, right?
Yeah. I mean, in Noctem's case, kind of desperately need it in the position that they're in. Complexity right behind them, too. This zone, though, the teams that have already secured those small easy buildings are thriving. Not going to feel the pressure that a lot of the teams that have little to no cover, that hold on the blocks, that are going to be out in the open, forced to use the dome, then have to get pelted by these bombardments, what they're going to be forced to do when that next zone pulls, and they see where that zone's pulling.
Falcons were close to having a chance last game. TSM going down to GG. Zero holding that bubble in reserve. No one's behind the rock. Okay, VP had this position earlier, but with the Trident in the way, Falcons a little more safe in the same spot.
36 engaging here. Slow fight. Nobody ahead of him here. Squad right above their heads. Sharing this, you know that Falcons are within the vicinity. We just saw them ride in on the Trident, place their Trident by the rocks. LG is a team that I'm worried about, but they don't really have line of sight. They would have to drop down at that point through that zip. So they're just going to be sitting pretty on top of that bunker.
Which is great, right? I can't see you, you can't see me. No damage being taken at that point. It's a very long zip. Can't really imagine anyone will really want to take it. No. Okay, they're just going for the bin reset. Had a horrible thought in my head there for a second. The intrusive thoughts are gone. It's a smart play by Team Falcons, just upgrading their attachments a little bit there. Flatline only for Imperial Hal. So it's a little bit harder for him to get to the red, but with only 1,000 left, it is actually doable.
Back to their force here. Not a bad position unless LG just drop in. I'm not expecting that to happen. They needed some of that extra loot. You go next on the other side, Fnatic playing up the low ground bunker. Everybody here seeing that the circle has completely shifted over by those buildings are forcing these teams to make their next move. Noctem getting eliminated. 13 squads still left.
One by one, we'll take out the squads not on that point. All 6 still remain. They've worked too hard to give it up this early. Shopify the first one to go down in our last game. The rest managing to find reasonable spots until the game was taken out of their hands.
Oh, they're forced to go inside this building. They try to desperately make a play here, but go next. Get hit and stopped by EXO. Haraka being the last one alive. Popping the shield back from right underneath this building. Not getting shot up for now. Alliance are looking at them, and now over by the corner. It was just a matter of time. They call him out, and Alliance move up from the Trident. Popping in with the dome, and Fnatic with a Hail Mary skyward dive. See who's right underneath them. Where can they find themselves? They know there's a spot underneath this too with the Valkyrie that they have.
Love this. They take the egg that's furthest towards the edge. That means they can get a nice castle wall on the top and potentially play the top. We told you, there's going to be teams on all sides of the levels. Alliance, our first place team, has just been eliminated.
Match point squad out from this lobby. Another one to beat them back in the lobby. Alliance and Complexity out, and Fnatic get the knock for knock here after losing out on Yuka.
Fnatic, they're not content with playing the top. They actually go in and try and take this away from Furia. But so much damage comes from the outside. In a matter of moments, we are left with only Shopify Rebellion and Falcons.
Just when you blink, you miss it. So many of our squads that were at match point have taken an exit from the lobby. Shopify Rebellion, Team Falcons here in prime position.
Team Falcons heads on a swivel. They know someone's up there. They know someone is lurking and waiting. Constant 180s. Thank God they've got an M&K player on the team because he needs to be flicking back and forth, making sure as soon as someone comes down that zip, they get deleted. And as we have a look at Shopify Rebellion here, you see the laser on the Sheila from Waltzy pointed directly at that entrance.
Just in case. With that placement too, LG, who have secured that high ground bunker, look at where they're situated, have found themselves at match points. Welcome to the 50-point club. They don't have a belt, and they don't need it because they have an evac.
Oh, thank God that got patched. At one point, you couldn't place that evac. You've got to remember. They fixed it now. It is a possibility again. You don't want to take the gravity candle. That'll shoot you way out into the zone. So LG, knowing what's waiting below them, that it's still an option. They can bubble below. They evac over the top. All of a sudden, Falcons would have half the damn zone to themselves again.
And there are 4 teams right now inside of this egg building with Shopify Rebellion. VKG, VP, Enterforce 36, all together, clustered up in one building, while Fury and Team Burger are trying to find angles over to the south side. Uncontested is Falcons, but only for now, until LG plans their next move.
Okay, zone revealed to all teams now. LG above. Falcons with a big rock to help them save those abilities. Meanwhile, we've got Furia and Burger going at it in the South Orange. The other 4 teams sit by themselves at the North Orange. Furia get the South Orange to themselves.
Burger getting eliminated. This leaves 7 squads. You can see Walty pointing at that entrance still, by the way. Shopify Rebellion get the res, but the Renock comes in, losing out on Koi.MT. Only Zainu alive for Shopify Rebellion. If they go down right now, that only leaves Falcons as the only match point team alive in this lobby.
They try and move too early. I mean, I don't know how they could have lived there. As soon as they make that move, there are 4 other teams at the orange staring straight at them, and Falcons only have to peek around. They can fire shotgun shots at their heads. LG, we saw before, they were debating, is it the evac play, is it the drop play? As the zone closes in, it's the drop play.
Going right down behind Team Falcons. Shopify Rebellion get eliminated. It's only Falcons who are left, and LG drops down from the sky. Falcons look back, but look at the amount of performative nades hurtled in their direction.
They've been waiting for this the whole time. They bubble last. That LG will be exposed first.
Fate is calling. Falcons looking to get this dub. They have the advantage. The bombardment coming in next. They try to harass him with the Sheila. They find themselves pinched. LG also getting back from the back end. Falcons lose out on Wanzi. This is still doable. Zero. One shot. Falcons are about to go down. LG get eliminated. Can he get the reset? No! Goes down! We go to 9! We get more Apex! For match point finals, we're going on to match number 9!
BKG go up against Furia. Both of them have just eclipsed 50 points. They move up and give themselves a chance at match point next time. E36 won't be able to get there, but maybe they can give themselves a bit of a boost here.
Better momentum here if they can. E36 slide down with the massive in hand. Aimbot with them. Surprise out here with the G7. And E36 bring up the ground with the power. They get the dub. And we get more Apex Legends. The course continues, Dino. But we get more Apex. We get match number 9.
Oh, I'm just glad we're getting some APAC North wins here. The biggest crowd in Apex history. We want them to be enjoying themselves. And as Fnatic don't really add much to their tally there, Vic.
Falcons land. Someone check on out from this lobby.
He disgusts me.
The intrusive thoughts are gone. It's a smart play by Team Falcons.
Other side, Fnatic. Get hit and stopped by EXO. Haraka being the last one alive. Popping the shield back. See who's right.
There's
Bobby, Alliance and Complexity out, and Fnatic get the knock for knock here after losing out on Yuka.
Fnatic. They're not content with playing the top. They actually go in and try and take this away from Furia. pointed. Oh, so
Only for now, until LG plans their next move.
Okay, zone revealed to all teams now. LG above. Falcons with a big rock to help them save those abilities. Meanwhile, we've got Furia and Burger going at it in the South Orange. The other 4 teams sit by themselves at the North Orange. Furia get the South Orange to themselves.
Burger getting eliminated. This leaves 7 squads. You can see Walty pointing at the entrance still, by the way. Shopify Rebellion get the res, but the Reno comes in, losing out on Koipo and MT. Only Zainu alive for Shopify Rebellion. If they go down right now, that only leaves Falcons as the only match point team alive in this lobby.
They try and move too early. I mean, I don't know how they could have lived there. As soon as they make that move, there are 4 other teams at the Orange staring straight at them, and Falcons only have to peek around and they can fire shotgun shots at their heads. LG, we saw before, they were debating, is it the evac play, is it the drop play? As the zone closes in, it's the drop play.
Going right down behind Team Falcons. Shopify Rebellion get eliminated. It's only Falcons who are left, and LG drop down from the sky. Falcons look back, but look at the amount of bombardment of nades hurtled in their direction.
They've been waiting for this the whole time. They bubble last. That means LG will be exposed first.
Fate is calling. Falcons looking to get this dub. They have the advantage. The bombardment coming in next. They try to harass him with the Sheila. They find themselves pinched. LG also getting back from the back out. Falcons lose out on Wanty. This is still doable. 0. One shot. Falcons are about to go down. LG get eliminated. Can you get the reset? No!
We go to 9!
We get more!
Only cowards run.
Imagine us here.
Silver is a parasite.
Surprised to see me? The heart of Piltover is its people.
The time of men has come to an end.
Piltover will achieve its destiny. Eureka! Men live, men die. Rest up. Every well, a masterpiece. They are to blame. Let's get
Dawn is the future.
Dawn is the future.
One girl wrecking crew.
Surprised to see me?
Surrender to death.
Feel my light.
Gotta die sometime.
They'll never know what hit them.
Gotta die sometime.
Surrender to death.
Baby, don't feel me now.
Piltover will achieve its destiny.
Dawn is the future. Feel me now.
Thinking about them all? Think again.
Welcome to Zon! Madonna. Respect the Madonna. One, two to the Madonna.
Gotta die sometime.
You cannot outrun your signs.
You won't escape.
One, two to the Madonna.
Think again.
Feel my light. Put a dent in it. You're in my way.
Gotta die sometime.
Wrecked up. Wrecked up.
Feel me now.
Dawn is the future.
Gotta die sometime.
I'm doing this my way. Feel my light.
Revved up.
Here comes the punchline. They'll never know what hit 'em. touch